It is the We Are You Morning Crew. I am George Daigle, and you're in the right place to get the sizzling subjects and the trending topics. Good morning to you, and especially you. Hope you're having a great day and a good morning. We're answering your advice questions today, live and on the air. The Lioness has the day off today and hopes she's feeling better very soon. In the meantime, I'm in charge of the girls and the questions. If you've got a question, ladies and gentlemen, this is how it works. WERUradio@gmail.com is the email address. Send your letters to us. Make sure you check them through Grammarly or some other autocorrect device or system or software so that we can read it. You can change the name of the innocent or the guilty, as it may be in the letter, and then send it to us. Make sure in the subject line you write free advice. Now remember, we are not professional psychiatrists, sociologists, psychotherapists, or any of those professionalists. However, we have experienced a lot, we've seen a lot, so we know a lot, and we can definitely help you with your situation. Now, this is a short letter, but let me read it and I'll get into it. Now, it says he is 30 years old, and he found 2 sealed condoms in a drawer while he was helping his girlfriend look for a set of lost keys. Now, he says, we've been together for 7 years and living together for 6. We stopped using condoms, other contraceptive methods used when we started living together. We've been having a rough year because she's been diagnosed with dysthymia and she stopped working. And we've only had sex once in the past 4 to 5 months. Not sure what to think of this. I really need advice, and I'm not sure if I'm freaking out without a reason. I will ask her about it once she comes back from some groceries. Signed, We Are You Radio. What do I do? Now, sir, first of all, I want to know why you wrote this letter before you proceeded to handle this with your girlfriend. I just want to know, right, because clearly you wrote this before you even had a conversation with her, because she wasn't even back from the grocery store. Now, there are several ways that you can deal with this. You can deal with this in the proud partner way. You can deal with this in the planned partner way. Or you can deal with it in the petty partner way. I'm going to walk you through all 3 of those plans, those choices, those phases of advice, and you can choose the one that best works for you. First, the proud parent way of dealing with this is to simply ask her where these have come from. Why are they here? Not an accusation. I just want to know. Our relationship hasn't been what it's used to be. I know you're dealing with some stuff. We haven't been really intimate in a long while. Talk to your boy. What's up? If she's honest, she'll tell you where they came from, why they're there, whose they are, and all of that good stuff. Now, that's one way, and probably the best way, the most communicative way to deal with it. But then there's the planned way. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you this, and I'm not saying this is because of something I did, but I thought of this when I read this letter. If you're ever going to go through things, now you probably didn't plan to go through this drawer, but if you're ever going to go through your partner's things, first of all, before you go through the drawer or the glove compartment or the garage, wherever you're going to look, take a picture of the area so that you leave it exactly as you found it prior to your search. And this is why we're coming to the planned partner phase of my advice. What I would do, maybe, or could advise you to do, is to put the condoms exactly where you found them. Right, the right way they were, exactly like you found them. Close the drawer, then wait it out. Will the condoms disappear? Will they change positions? Will they still be there in a week or 2 or 3? That's something you're going to have to really wait out and plan yourself through. And then you spring that question. Show her the picture and say, oh, by the way, yeah, let's talk about this because it ain't there no more. Now, that's the planned way. Then the third, and probably some of your favorites, is the petty way. You found those condoms. Good for you, sir. You've got your suppositions. You're going to have to deal with that. But if I were a petty partner, I would find myself a nice little stick pin and stick some nice little holes in the condom. Not too big, just small enough to cause some damage. You understand? You don't want to perforate the package and leave it noticeably marked from the pins. So it's going to take a little practice, maybe practice with a little pin or a little piece of paper or something. You know what I mean? Practice your technique. And then, if in several months, someone pops up pregnant and you still aren't having any sex, and you're using your contraceptives as before that, seem to have worked up to this point, and they pop up pregnant, well, you got your answer, and somebody gonna have to answer those questions. Now, that's really petty. I know. But I've given you 3 smart... If the lioness was here, she'd be like, George, you should be ashamed of yourself. No, I shouldn't. I'm giving this man some advice that he can really use. Now, however you choose to use that, that's on you, sir. That's on you. But you have some wise choices. Seriously, though, I would choose the first one. Hey, baby, where'd these come from? I mean, I'm not accusing you of anything. Let's just talk. No, for real. The first one is the best choice. But I've given you 2 other great choices that are quite entertaining for us all. So please do let us know how it turns out in either one of those cases. I'm just saying, because inquiring minds want to know. Wouldn't y'all want to know? I thought y'all would. Well, ladies and gentlemen, tell us what you would do in this situation. Let us know. You can always write to us your response. You can write your responses as well to any of these letters to WERUradio@gmail.com. I just thought about that. And write responses to the letter. See there? You can always use the shout out feature on the We Are You Radio app to shout out to us and let us know what you think. Hey, this advice is rolling off the top of my dome, y'all. We'll be back.
Download the We Are You Radio app.
Turn it up loud.
Use the shout out feature to talk directly to your favorite station. It's available on your app store. Search WERU Radio, one word, today.